What's up, everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hey, wait, where did Alan get sunglasses from?
Alan, why are you wearing sunglasses?
Because I am joining us from sunny Carlsbad, California right now.
How sunny is it really in Carlsbad? Because it is pouring rain in
It
Sacramento.
is super sunny, super sunny here all the time.
It was like flooding.
Also, when you're as
here.
cool as I am, the sun shines on you 24 hours a day.
Oh, God. No. Negative. It's a no
all right,
from me.
let's just see my baby blues.
Oh, my goodness. Welcome, everyone.
So
How
you
are
gotta
y'all doing
actually
tonight?
Come back to the seat over here, Alan, because as people might notice, he's
Am I over here?
he's kind of no. You gotta turn the other way.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, Chap, high five. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
You guys are sad. Sad. Oh, man. Good times, good times. Ooh, we've got lots of people in chat tonight. Thanks for coming and pre-gaming with us. Oh, my goodness. How's everybody doing? Are you excited to be here on Community Ketchup Night?
I'm excited.
What's community ketchup?
What's Community Ketchup? So if you're new here, Community Ketchup is a fortnightly stream, not having anything to do with Fortnite, where we talk about community makes. So we're talking about 3D printing, we're talking about woodworking, we're talking about anything that you make. We're talking about grandma's cookies. I want some cookies. Anything that you make, use the hashtag Community Ketchup, and we will talk about it on the next episode. Is that it? That's what we do, right?
On the next.
I'd say you nailed that. We're all about community here. We're all about talking about makes. We love going through. Obviously, there is so much going on in the world today and on social media and whatnot, and so we like to try to compile it all for you because you're so busy and you can't catch it all, and then we give you the highlights.
Exactly.
Break it down for you.
We do.
It's more for us because I can't catch it all ever.
Oh my gosh, when I was going through the tags this time, I was like, I didn't see this. I didn't see this either. I didn't see this either. So I'm hoping you guys didn't see it either and we're still relevant.
Yeah, and just as an aside, people, we get a glut of submissions and because we only do it every 2 weeks, there's a lot coming in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't see your stuff, it's not because we don't like you and that stuff. It's because we have to be a little bit selective about what we choose. But we are always excited to get stuff from the community, and please keep sending it because we will talk about it.
Yeah, and make sure, real quick, as a side note to that, we were going to talk about some little housekeeping things. So when you're submitting your make or your project or your update or whatever, make sure you're using the hashtag Community Ketchup. We've had some people, I noticed, I searched for @theketchy, and we had quite a few submissions on there that I didn't even see because I was searching just Community Ketchup. So it's awesome. If you want to talk to the Ketchy, go right ahead. Honestly, you never know who you're going to get because we all have access to that account. So you will be chatting with the Ketchy themselves. And then if you want to show your project, make sure you tag it.
Be chatting with
Ketchup.
that bottle.
Yeah, you're chatting with the ketchup bottle.
Kind of a weirdo, man. I don't like
He is kind of weird. She, I don't know what it is. But
we should have guest catching, like people like that. You just never know who the catchy actually is.
Oh, I kind of like that.
It's even beyond the three of us. Like sometimes it could be Rich Rap.
That would be great.
People from overseas. You never know.
I think that would be hilarious. That would be so great, actually. So, anyways, that was our little housekeeping for the evening. Are you guys ready to get started tonight?
I'm ready, man. First we have to. We had so much going on last time because of New York Maker Faire. We didn't even finish the list from last time, so I feel like we should probably start with going through the ones that we missed.
Very true. Real quick before that, we had a couple birthdays since the last episode, and I just want to talk about that. So we had Xander from Fun King, and then we had 3D Phil from Matterhackers. Your good friend 3D Phil, Pooch.
How old? Yeah, happy birthday to 3D Phil. He got a new ride for his birthday.
You had a little excursion with 3D Phil last year or something.
I know.
Yeah.
That wasn't very appreciated.
I thought Phil enjoyed it. I don't think Dave cared for it much, but it was fine. He returned. He was unharmed. He got to go see some of the greater San Diego, Orange County area, so it was good. But how old? What I was going to ask was how old is Xander?
Xander's 12, I think.
Is he 12 already?
I think so.
Where does the time go?
I think so. I know, right?
Sneakers growing up before our eyes. It's sad.
So happy birthday to those in the community. Make sure to, if it's someone's birthday, tag Community Ketchup, and we'll be sure to mention them on the stream in the next episode. So you want to talk some about you want to talk about some of the stuff we missed last week? Because what was last week? It was New York Maker Fair.
Did we not talk about our
It was
sponsors,
two weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh, 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah. Because we're fortnightly.
It was a fortnight ago.
Okay, but first let's talk about our sponsor. Do you want to talk about our sponsor? Speaking of Dave and
Actually,
3D Phil.
Multiple sponsors.
Yeah.
So we've got. Oh, go ahead.
What?
Who we got? Who's sponsoring us this week, Trav?
I have no idea.
No idea.
That's what you tell me every time I ask you.
I have no idea.
Wait, who's sponsoring again? Oh my goodness! So
Go
we've got
ahead.
Matterhackers.
Ruby, Matterhackers. This is the mega giveaway week.
Woo, woo.
Am I the only one that's just so pumped about this episode, man? We got some great sponsors. We got some good giveaway. We got amazing content.
I wanted to smuggle the prizes for myself, but
no.
I didn't.
You did.
Not gonna allow it.
Them.
I still want some of that nylon X.
I know. Look, so we got 2 Olsson Ruby nozzles. What? Ari picked one of these boxes up. She's like, "Mom, these are empty." They're not. They're really legitimately in there. So that's exciting. We've got 2. And then we've got the Nylon X from Matterhackers. And then we're also going to send out, so we're going to have 2 winners tonight. One person is going to win an Olsson Ruby nozzle and this roll of Nylon X, and the other person is going to win an Olsson Ruby nozzle and then a spool of Matterhackers glow-in-the-dark filament, which I thought was very Halloween-esque, so that was fun.
That's awesome. Glow in the dark. Awesome stuff. Very abrasive, though.
Heck yeah. Oh, yeah, right? That sounds gnarly.
Perfect pairing with that ruby.
Super awesome. All right.
Yeah.
You ready to talk about last week's stuff?
Ooh, look at that. Yeah, let's jump in.
Okay.
Let's jump in. So one of the things that I shared this one, and it was Cram's Fallout Pipe Revolver. So I'm not a big gamer by any stretch. But the Fallout franchise is one of my favorites that I played, and I haven't even gotten any of the new ones, sadly. Like, I'm talking about original Fallout, but I love the universe of Fallout, and Cram's put together this pipe revolver, and there's all kinds of cool little steampunk style elements and stuff in this universe and whatnot. So you can see like good patina on it, and it's rusty weapons, because when you're living post-apocalyptic, you have to be resourceful, and so you make weapons out of whatever you can.
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought that was really cool.
I didn't see on this. So is this gun 3D printed and then, or the prop? Sorry, is this prop 3D printed and then it was aged?
If it is
what?
3D printed, it looks really good because I can't see any print lines.
Dude, seriously. So that's why I was like, is this really 3D printed?
Yeah, and I don't think he's in the chat right now and stuff, but yes, definitely elements were 3D printed, and I think it's it's like I said, it's a mixed media, so it's got like the little grip, that custom grip on the handle there is, some of that ankle wrap stuff, and but yeah, a lot of the effects, and you've seen like Bill Duran Punish Props, and a lot of other people talk about how they go about getting these really cool patina effects.
Yeah, that was super cool.
Yeah, but I like it.
I like it too. It's very nice.
And as a quick aside too, one of the things that we did at the Maker Faire was sponsored by our good friends over at Protopasta, and they had a little workshop where we actually did some processing of their metal fills and accelerated rusting and stuff like that. So we messed with the copper fills and the steel and all the different stuff to kind of get effects like that don't require airbrushing and painting and some of the more advanced things. So we were able to get some really cool effects with just their metal fills, and they're not a high. They're 40 to 50%. Some of them are like 30 to 50%. So it's not like a super high metal content, but just a little bit of finishing and polishing went a long way on some of those too. So
yeah,
if you ever have a chance, check that out.
Ryan is in the chat, and he said it is 3D printed. So
that's pretty epic. I want to be able to finish cool like that, because I'm definitely not there.
Maybe you should come watch Me sometimes.
Oh, shush
I don't
your
even
face.
make stuff anymore. So
He doesn't. He doesn't do anything. Jeez. He's basically
Liar.
laying around.
I just make red boxes.
Yeah, that's all he makes is rep boxes.
That's not true. You sent me something you made over the weekend.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right. So what's next? Oh, I don't have it pulled up. Sorry. I'm trying to add all the people. So if by the way, if you're in the chat tonight and you say Ketchup in the chat, you're going to be entered to win one of the 2 prizes that we have tonight as well.
Only if you say Ketchup?
Only if you say Ketchup.
Are you going to remember all that? You're going to watch every single thing and see
Heck
Ketchup
yeah.
every time?
I'm way on top of it.
Alright. Because I'm not doing that.
Already all over it.
Ketchup!
You can't win, Pooch. It doesn't work
What?
that way.
Oh, man. Come on. I want a ruby.
Right? I was like, I want a ruby. I want some nylon X. I want some glow in the dark.
Man.
That's okay.
Oh, Alkesh doesn't count. It's got to be all caps. All caps.
Oh, stop,
5 exclamation
stop.
points and 1 question mark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next? Somebody, anybody.
Says Sean shared Alley 3D.
Oh, because
Chaos
that's supposed to be
Cortex.
alien.
Alien. Yeah, you messed up.
Sorry. Oh, this was the model that Garrett did on his stream of their logo.
Oh, the Alien 3D model.
Yeah, this is their little mascot. Super cute.
Nice. That's awesome. I don't even remember ever
Yeah.
seeing this completed.
Yeah, so I don't know.
That came out great.
And
That would look good on our shelf.
right? In pink. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, pink. Pink goes over there.
Any other color.
Here. There's some pink.
They. Oh, and if you didn't check out Alien 3D's, not a sponsor, Alien 3D's box this month for Halloween was
that was
pretty
awesome.
freaking epic. He had like the custom Halloween box, and he had like a Halloween, not craft, a Halloween print inside of it. It was pretty epic. Loved it. And awesome to Chaos Cortex for modeling this little dude. Ooh, do the next one.
Yeah.
It's Halloween related. More Halloween.
All right.
The next, actually, like 4 are Halloween related, which is pretty awesome. So you know how we were talking about clocks lately? This is Tanisha. I'm butchering this name. Bulgavka Halloween's clock. It's pretty epic looking.
That's pretty cool.
Bulgakova.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry.
Bulgakova.
I'm terrible with names.
Whoosh.
Hold on, sorry. Someone in the chat was asking about Ari. She's on antibiotics. She's doing better.
Wow, that's cool. I like that.
I know. Look
clock.
at, and it even has the little. Doo, 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 doo. That's awesome.
Very nice. You know, these little clock kits are a great little, accessory for. I've seen a lot of people do. I mean, didn't you end up picking up one of those for your wavy clock, Heather?
No.
Or did you end up taking apart just a cheap clock you found somewhere?
I still need to do that. I'm terrible. I have my wave clock. Actually, it's right here. Look. Oh, I still have it. I need to put parts in it. I haven't done that yet. So I need to do that so I can put it up. Ooh, glow-in-the-dark hands. That's what Danska just said. It has glow-in-the-dark hands.
It's good. You know, old school glow in the dark used to be radioactive. True story.
Lies. Such
No,
lies.
that's true. Somebody back me up in the chat. It's true. I used to use radon and stuff on watch dials before they realized it was radioactive and harmful. Well, honestly, they just said, it's not that
Oh my
radioactive.
goodness. Okay, click the next thing, please.
I already clicked it. I'm way ahead.
Okay, so we're on Nick's Halloween skull. So this is a new skull that he did. So, I should have taken a picture of it.
Did he print it yet?
Yeah. If you click on the next one, I think it's the actual print of it. So last year he did, no, that wasn't his skull. That was somebody else's on Thingiverse that I did my model with, or that I did my wreath with. I just put it back up at work. I love all these Halloween prints though. So awesome.
Oh, nice. He did it with like some of that rainbow filament.
When you do it in rainbow, it kind of makes it less scary.
I like the teeth. That's what I told him. I was like, the teeth are so
Yeah.
awesome.
Of course.
It's the top of a skull. There's no bottom teeth.
That's okay.
That's in his jaw.
Please don't walk
Very
around like
cool.
that. That's scary, Travis.
Walk around like
Wait, so who modeled it? Do we know?
This was Nick. Nick
Nick-
Bugman.
Nick modeled it. Okay, then
Yeah,
Greg
yeah.
was tweeting it. Okay.
Okay, so do the last one. It's Tanya's poison
That's
apple
awesome.
cookie cutter, which looks amazing when she put the like slime on it. I thought that was pretty great.
Give me a sec.
Oh, look at that. Tanya at it again.
Right?
Yep.
Tanya, she will be up in 1 second.
I know.
She is.
Oh, by the way, I'm wearing my Tanya headphones tonight. If anyone was wondering, these are the headphones that Tanya made for me, and they sound amazing. Oh, so fancy.
And Tanya's cookie cutter is right here.
What? Look at it with the slimy stuff on it, like the frosting. It's so cute.
The slimy stuff.
Well, whatever. It's not really slime. But it looks great.
Frosting. That is awesome. Nice. I'm really excited that we're seeing the Halloween stuff already. It's
oh my gosh, there was quite
exciting
a bit.
time of year.
Yeah, there was quite a bit actually that we got tagged.
Yeah.
Okay, so next one. This was one you shared. This was Tanner 3D's VSV Jeep. And there's actually
yeah. Okay.
There's a couple more tags down further if you want to take a look in the shout out section of this model printed and other there's a 2-door and a 4-door option.
So it printed on the bed just like that, right?
That's
yeah,
a no.
exactly. It's a print in place, single, multi-material. No. The attention to detail that he puts into this thing, and I don't know if you've heard his story, but he's an accomplished musician, guitar player, country singer.
Oh, really?
He still does this a lot live, I think, on Facebook. But he got into modeling, and I'm trying to remember the exact story, but I want to say it was like I don't know if it was his son or his nephew, but he got into like 3D modeling and learning. I think it was Blender.
Hold on, you know all this stuff about him, and I'm not even following him. Let me.
Oh, you need to follow him, dude. His story's awesome. But he was doing all this 3D modeling and getting into 3D printing well before he even had a printer.
Oh my goodness!
And then I want to say his first printer was given to him by I think Chris's Basement, Chris of Chris's Basement. If you follow him on YouTube. Worked out some deal where he sent him one of his other printers and got him going, and then he got another printer, and so he's showing off his CR10 here. But he had I think he started with an ANET, but I don't know. I might not have all the details right. But anyway, very talented guy, and he's been working on this Jeep model and kind of iterating on it for quite some time now. But it's a really cool piece.
Yeah, that's
it's
awesome.
definitely super detailed. It's very cool. And the only thing I know about Chris's Basement is I can't remember who always tweets it. I think is it Dan or somebody, and it always says not on Twitter. Chris's Basement is on Twitter.
Glenn.
Yeah.
So fun.
That's right, Fun King.
Yeah. Walter and Glenn do like a kind of a collaborative. They'll do a stream together every once in a while. But no, Chris. We've been trying to talk Chris into getting on the Twitters where everybody is, but he refuses to. He's a YouTube only guy.
BV3D says Ricky does stuff in Blender. He streams Tuesdays and Thursday mornings doing his design work. That's very cool.
Did I say Blender? I said Blender, didn't I?
Sure.
I don't know if I got that.
You might have said Blender. I don't know.
I think I said
I wasn't
Blender.
paying attention when you were talking.
Oh,
I don't remember what his first printer was too, but yeah, I've caught. I haven't caught his stream, but I've seen him talking on Walter's stream and other places. But yeah, cool stuff.
Nice,
Ricky.
very nice.
Way to go, Ricky.
So from last time that we missed was Matt shared Alkush One's FFA large print. So this is pretty cool. So he printed this, I think, for their school, the school that he works at. The FFA leader wanted a plaque to go on the front of their podium, and he printed this multi-material, and I think it's 4 parts. It's pretty freaking cool looking.
The FFA thing says painting is all done. All that's left is the gluing.
So he painted it?
I don't know.
No, I don't think he painted that.
That's all it says on the bottom. So
Maybe he painted some of it. I'm wondering if he did all of these as differently. I mean, to me from the picture, it looks like it's a
I thought it was
multicolored.
or like switching out the filament,
it's
right?
It's just so crazy how you can get like so many cool things when you just like switch out filament.
Right,
like that.
I know, it's crazy, and it just looks like so detailed.
Maybe he put a clear coat over it or something.
Yeah, it does look very shiny. I'm waiting because he's in the chat, and he said blue and yellow. Oh, blue and yellow are printed. Red and white are painted.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very
nice.
Cool.
Looks good. Nice job.
It does look really, really good. All right, so we went over the stuff we missed last time, and then we wanted to talk about. So we have Matterhackers sponsoring us, and then Olsson Ruby. Olsson Ruby requested that we specifically reach out to you guys and request for your practical prints. So that's why you've seen this last couple weeks a ton of hashtag community ketchup with practical prints. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say one of the things I love about practical prints is like the number 2 question you get asked as a, if you tell people you're into 3D printing is like, well, what can you do? What do you do with a 3D printer?
Besides printing little trinkets.
Yeah, trinkets, crap.
Besides making fidget spinners and little toys and stuff like that. And so I always love having just an arsenal of practical applications to be like, this is what you do. Like, this is a great use. And then people are like, oh, and then the light goes on and it helps promote the cause for everybody.
And honestly, we got over like 30-something tags of different projects that people have practical prints that people have done that they use every day, and it was amazing. And we had over 75 tags this fortnight for I don't know. I hate it to say like this episode, whatever. Anyway, this last couple weeks, we've gotten so many tags. We appreciate it so much. But so we're going to talk a lot about practical prints tonight in just a second. But I also wanted to talk about Matterhackers is doing their community hex mural. So this is a little design where it's like a little hexagon and you put pretty much whatever you want on it. And if you click on, well, actually this one that we have is an example of Calvin's that he submitted. You can put pretty much anything you want on it, and then you send it over to Matterhackers, and they will put it up on their wall in their office. So it's a very community-oriented mural.
It might not be up yet, but Trav, do you have a picture of their wall currently?
Wall, I don't have a picture currently. I can get one up.
They've shared it as it's been progressing, but it's coming along. And we've seen this in the past. In fact, was it Adam 3D that did the hex tile?
Yeah, so he has his he was doing actually all of those. He was creating all of the hex tiles himself. Right. This is where the community they basically give you the blank hex and then you create whatever you want. So there's some 3D ones that are sticking out and have like characters on them, or there's ones that just have logos on them, or whatever you want. I told Travis, I was like, oh, we need to get a hex done before tomorrow. That was yesterday. So we didn't quite get that done yet. But
you guys didn't get yours done? I got mine done. Actually,
it's
not running.
So we need to get a community ketchup one done to represent our little, our little show over here. And then Rhonda from Matterhackers said that she requested that I send a pink one over. So I'll probably try to get something like that done.
Man, some of the ones on that Matterhacker wall though were just intense, man. They were like,
I know these ones that are like sticking right off. Oh, I wish there was another picture. There was one that had like, it was over the course of like 4 of them, where it was like almost an animation across them.
I like the one that there's 4 and it has Nibbler from Future.
Oh yeah, it's the different pieces in each one.
That's the one I was thinking of. And then 3D Fill, and then somebody did this. What is that, like dodecagon that's like coming out of the
that one's pretty intense. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one's cool. Oh, it's Adam and it's Dragon Ozbane. That's right.
Yes, thank you, JT.
What his handle was.
Dragon Ozbane, yeah.
That one's awesome.
I really like the hex tile idea because it just, I don't know, it just adds this really cool dimension, and it's obviously, can be added to, and it's got me thinking about how to tile my floors that aren't.
We had talked about it actually when we first moved our office in the house, and I was like, oh, we should put something on the wall, and it was kind of before all of that happened. But I think it's really cool, and I think it's neat that Matterhackers is going to do that and have it displayed in their office there. That's very cool.
That's a great project.
Yeah, Matterhackers. Jeff's saying Matterhackers said they were inspired by Adam.
That's cool.
I have a question. Do we know? And I don't know if we know the answer to this, but if people want to submit to the Matterhackers wall, where do they send it? How do they do that? Is that something that they're entertaining? Do they need to vet it first? What's happening?
I know that they have. There was a little video that they did, like one of their Matterhackers minute videos or what have you, specifically about it. I will, if you go to the Matterhackers page, I think it has it, but I will put it here in the chat in just a second. And there's a way, it talks about where to submit it, how you want to do it. Because I think there's a couple options. I think if you want them to print it, if it doesn't have painting or post-processing or anything like that, and you just want them to print it, I think that they'll do that.
Oh, they'll print it for you. Do they have printers there at Matterhackers?
A couple.
They might have some.
I think that's what they keep Modbot busy with that. That's probably a job they give to him, right?
They do. I think so. I think so. So that was so make sure you check out Matterhackers and their maybe support their community hex wall. It's pretty cool. And they have a hashtag. It is now I'm totally spacing. It's not hextile. Oh, I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I'll put that in the chat too. Oh, sorry.
Let's get that out there. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to talk about some practical prints?
Practical prints. Where's my Chris at? Chris in here? Practical prints.
Yeah, is Chris even in here?
I don't think Chris, king of practical printing,
Shut
isn't
up.
even here. We're talking about
practical printing episode, Chris. Come
He
on.
even like specifically said, "Oh, I guess I can't miss this episode." Yeah, no, you can't.
Yeah, the TiVo. Sorry, the TiVo is noisy. I apologize.
Are people complaining about it? It is kind of loud.
No. Yeah, I tried. I was thinking changing the mic out would help, but maybe not. Maybe I'll just move away from it over here. I don't know.
It's Matt though. He likes to get crap, so.
He does. He's just a complainer, that guy.
Oh, there's so many Chris's. They're like, "What Chris's? I'm here."
Chris Russell from Practical Printing. There he is. He's
Oh,
in.
there he is.
Oh,
Nice
ask and deliver.
timing. Oh, and look, and then ask and they shall deliver. It is hashtag Matterhackers Hex is the hashtag that you should use. And I
There you
just
go.
put a link in the chat for the Twitter that shows there, or the tweet that shows where you can get more information and where you can download the link to get started on your hex style.
And thanks for that grab there, Justin 3D. See, it takes a village.
It does take a village. All right, so
Together, I love it.
do you want to talk about practical prints?
Let's do it.
Okay, so the first one we had was Tinker's shared some pumpkin carving tools. Since it's Halloween coming up and some of us have kiddos, this was pretty cool. You can print your own 3D printing or 3D printed carving tools.
And I saw a couple people talking about it, and I kind of thought about it too. I don't know how well 3D printed carving tools would work on a really hard pumpkin, like because pumpkins are pretty.
But if it had like thin walls, don't you think those ones would work, like the square and the triangle and stuff?
It might work. I don't know. I would have to test it. But.
Or I think if nothing else, I think Alien 3D said he used something similar to this. He like let his kiddo just kind of like go at the pumpkin with these because they knew they couldn't hurt themselves. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like the idea. I'm curious how practical and that is, but like I think that it's a neat idea, and I gotta wonder if there's techniques out there where you can like, I don't know if it's like pre-bake or something, do something to soften the pumpkin up that makes it like a little bit easier for kids.
If you do that, it will rot in like a hot second.
Well, but I mean, come on, these things are designed to last like a couple days anyway. I mean, I guess it depends.
We carve our pumpkins like a week in advance, and then we keep them in the refrigerator till Halloween night. We're weird.
Wow, you're way out ahead of it.
We're hardcore.
We've been carving pumpkins
Day before.
We're pretty hardcore. But yeah, so I thought this was fun. If nothing else, I think like what Alien 3D said is let your kid hack at the pumpkin with whatever and know that they're not going to get hurt. So
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. So next,
share Tinkers.
We have Alkish One shared Alec Richter's manual G code. So this is not necessarily a practical print, but it's utilizing practical printing. So it's where they have manually edited the G code to where it will sweep the bed off after it's done.
Heck? That's awesome.
So it will like print and then be like,
let's watch that again.
We're pushing this off the bed now.
You better have some magic goo or something.
Yeah.
Wait for it to cool. Or else your print head's just gonna smack into that.
I think he said that it didn't show in the little clip that it was waiting for it to cool down and pop off, and then waiting for it to heat back up again before it started again. But I still thought that was cool. Actually, we saw this at Murph, something similar to this, and it was the gentleman that was printing the little like loop flowers, and they were doing the same thing. They would print the little loop flower and then would pop off the bed, and it would scoop them down into like a little cubby that he had on the side.
You don't even need like a
you don't even need a printer belt.
You know, I mean, I gotta tell you, I mean, I like the idea of this. I just feel like it people are gonna break stuff. Like
probably
there's not a consistency. Like yeah, you depending on the surface area, like maybe that works for a part like this, but you get some bigger surface area stuff in there, and you're just gonna grind your one
you're
of your.
You're not gonna be able to print multiple things. It's just like one big thing. It's like.
It's a cool idea.
It's a cool idea. Oh, and by the way, in the chat we have like an abundance of Chris's right now. They're all going out there like, will the real Chris please stand up?
Hey Chris, I love you.
I know. I love you, Chris.
What do we got? Wakaki, Freeze, Russell. I've seen at least 3 Chris's.
Yeah, I'm
maybe
only
more.
seeing 3 right now, but still, it's still a lot. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, next.
There can be only one.
Next, we've got print it shared. So I thought this was kind of ingenious. This was a lamp phone mount that he created to film videos. So it's like he created a mount to go on the thing to shine his flashlight. I think that's what it is, right? That's what I got from it.
That looks like an iPhone holder or
Yeah,
a
they put
phone
the
mount.
phone on there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's to make a light, so when he was filming videos, it could like act as a light.
Okay.
That's really cool. That's a neat idea. I like that.
And this is from like a stripped selfie pole, I think is what he said. But it's, or no, this is on, no, sorry, this is a different one. The selfie stick one is a different one.
Stick.
This is
okay.
on a lamp, so he could hook it to that so that it would show the light so he could film his videos.
Okay.
That's what it was. Sorry.
That's a
There's too
great
many
idea.
tags. Yeah,
That's
I thought
a
it was
great
pretty cool.
idea.
What's this for again?
To film your prints. That's what it's for. I thought that was cool.
But I like that because you've got a light source right there, and then you put your camera right on there, and it's versatile. You can move it up and down. He just needs to throw a wing nut on there, so it's more easy.
Well, and I feel like everyone's always like, how do you film your prints? You know, that's kind of a big thing is how do you film
Yeah.
your prints when you're printing? And a lot of people use GoPros and a lot of people use old cell phones and stuff like that. So this was a great way, like if you don't have a tripod or if you don't have a printer mount or a GoPro mount or whatever, I thought it was a pretty cool thing and it seemed pretty universal for various cell phones. So that's pretty cool.
I agree.
Okay, the next one, I need one of these in our lives. So this is from Dasmia, and it's a paper towel holder. And I know this is like super basic, but I feel like everybody needs a freaking paper towel holder. And I never thought like, oh, let me print it the paper towel holder. I don't know. There's just certain things. I was telling Travis about this.
This whole picture has a pink hue, so I think this might be why you like it.
Am I brainwashed?
She's smart. She knows how to get to you.
She's like, I know how to get my things on community Ketchup. Anyways, I thought this was great. And again, another... Oh, it does. I just noticed that.
You didn't notice it when I first saw that. I thought the paper towels were pink.
I don't know what that's about. Anyway, I thought this was great. I think it's just like a little under-the-counter paper towel holder. So, do you have a paper towel holder? I do, but I don't like ours. It doesn't fit our paper towels. Do you have one, Pooch?
No.
I do. It is not 3D printed, and I have vertical ones and I have a horizontal one. But it's funny that this is timely because I keep paper towels in my my closet at my Auburn house, like under a rep box, like, and I like to be able to like have them to like clean off the print bed.
Yeah.
Like, so I'll to spray it down, and then I just pull off a sheet and wipe it down.
Need to modify rep boxes to where they can have
where I can have a paper towel holder on the bottom.
It's
yes.
a perfect accessory.
Oh
It goes right on the bottom of the rep box.
See, not a sponsor. Next we have Alkish One shared Fab 365s. Oh wait, I just lost my spot. Business card holder. This is so cute. It's a little typewriter, right? That's this one, right?
It looks, yeah, it's a little.
Yes, it's a little typewriter. So you print it in 2 pieces, and then you tuck your little business cards in the top, and it looks like 3D.
That's pretty cool. Put it
Typewriter
together.
printed out your business cards. I thought it was pretty cute.
Who actually did this?
This is his. It says Fab 360, so I don't know
Fab
who
365.
on there did. And look, they did a rainbow of colors. If you click at the end, it shows the business card sitting at the top, which I thought was pretty cool.
It didn't ever show it.
It didn't ever show it? Oh, lies. I can't remember. I did see it somewhere where it showed it at the top, and it was super cute. And then actually, funny enough, Wellbot just modeled the... You guys probably don't remember this, but there was a typewriter on Sesame Street that used to do, like, the letter of the day, and it would...
3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah, and it would, like, say the letter and say, like, G is for grapes, and it would spit out the thing, and he just modeled that. That was pretty cute, too. So, apparently it was all about typewriters, this episode.
I love typewriters.
I know.
Retro.
So retro. I know.
I miss them.
You missed it. Did you ever actually use a typewriter, Pooch?
I did actually. I did when I was like in, I don't know, when I first started to like write my first paper.
It's because you're old.
I want to say like a 4th or 5th. Like it was an old school, but it was like an electric one. You know, my parents like had, but it was like before we actually did the word processing.
Yeah, I did it too. I'm old also.
Because we're old.
I mean, we were pretty quick to have computers because my dad was in MIS like way back. But I remember writing a paper on it.
I took a typewriting class in high school. A typewriter class.
Nice.
That's old. That's really old. Anyway, our next fix. So when you guys think about practical prints, like I feel like there's certain things that I think of like right off the top of my head that I'm like, oh yeah, I could totally 3D print that. And this was actually the one. It is the most simple thing ever. And I'm like, I never would have thought to 3D print that. And so this is, oh no, sorry, not this one. Just kidding. That's the next one. This one is amazing. This is from Calvin. And he actually made this for Jimmy. This is custom for Jimmy Shaw's Tidbits. So Jimmy, if you guys don't know, works at Sears in the Auto Center. And this was a holder that Calvin made for tickets, like individual tickets. I don't know if it's like they put them on the car and it says like what they need to do or whatever. But it's a custom little holder with the pen for the people to use there. Which I thought this was so awesome. Isn't that so cool? How
doesn't get any more practical than that.
And none of the customers are the wiser. They're just like, oh, this is a cool, convenient thing I can write my thing.
Right? They don't even think about it. They're just like, oh yeah, this is the usual. This is what they have. Anyways, I thought that's pretty cool. So thinking about things like that, prototyping. And then the next one was my super generic one that I was like, oh, I never would think that. And it's
sun visor.
To replace the sun visor, like the stupid little clip on your sun visor. I don't know. I just don't think those things. Like, I need to get in that mind. I need to get in the practical printing mindset.
That's what she's always like, let me go buy this thing. And I'm like, we just need to print that. And then she's like, I don't know how to model it. You have to do it. I'm like, all right, I don't have time for that. Go buy it.
I tried.
I love it.
Tinkercad is
That's
not my
awesome.
friend.
I need one of those.
Right? It seems like this, like the most simple thing, and you're like, oh yeah, my stupid visor clip's been broken for months. You know?
Yeah, the one in my truck broke. Yeah.
See? And I just am like, oh yeah, I totally could fix that.
That's awesome.
I know. I'm just not good at that. Okay, and the next one is like that too. All of these, I'm like mind blown. Every single one of these. So this was one where the person Scott Leslie made a custom drain pipe, and it's where the pipe like comes down on one side of the house and then goes to the other side of the house, and it has to like wrap around. So the piece that they designed and printed was the piece that wraps around the front of the house. Isn't it? I'm like.
I've had this exact problem. I love this.
Right?
Mine looks all weird because it's like I took one that like bends out and then I had to go like this, and it's not like that is so nice and tight to the house. That's awesome.
Right? I'm like, this is insane. And actually, it was perfect that I think the question of the day today was, do you use Thingiverse? And I'm like, literally, that's the first thing I do. I'm like, I need this. Is it already on Thingiverse? Like, yes, I always
Search
check
Thingiverse.
that. Yeah. But so this is ingenious. I was like, oh, these people are too cool for me. I can't. I'm not on that level. Apparently.
Huh. Wow. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, and I can't write it in the chat. I'm writing the same thing over and over and over again.
Following that dude.
Yeah, right? I was like, follow. Okay, the next one. So this is a good one too. So Jim, this is Robbie McHugh shared Jim's tweet. So Jim got a new dog, or has a dog. I don't know if it's a new puppy or not, but it can only have a very specific amount of food.
Something.
But it's not like, oh, it needs a cup of food. It has to have like a certain weight of food based on what type of food it is. Like, it's just something that's way too custom that you couldn't just be like, oh, I'm going to give it this amount of food. So he created a print of a scoop. Again, super basic, but so handy. So
you
that
can put
all
your
his,
own labels on
yeah,
it.
you can make it whatever you want. It's whatever amount he specifically needs for his dog to have this amount of food. Again, mind blown.
Perfect. That's awesome.
I need all of these prints in my life, I feel like.
All of them? We
Yeah.
have a dog.
You need
We don't have a dog.
dog.
We don't have a dog.
We don't need a dog.
Ari wants a dog,
No,
but we
no.
don't need a dog. We have 2 cats, and that's plenty.
Oh, I really like this next one.
Oh, I know.
I'm
Okay,
going
so
to do this one.
right. So Tyler shared this. This is freaking awesome. So this is a modular hook system that goes on the back of your door. So I'm sure you've seen those like shoe racks or tie racks or whatever that go on the back of your door. This is an all-in-one mix and match hook system. So depending on what you need the hook for, you can change it out. And I even asked Tyler if he had a hook small enough for a community ketchup cap. And he did, and he showed it. So it goes all the way from like large hooks for hats and shoes and stuff to tiny little caps for like jewelry or whatever.
Yeah, no, this is awesome. My hats, I've got way too many hats that just are all like in a basket, or that I should totally hang on a
Yeah,
door
look,
like that.
belts, ties, like everything that you can think of. I was like, this is amazing. We need this in our lives. We need to get organized. We've got too much crud everywhere.
Yeah, if you look right over there, there's lots.
Yeah, don't turn the camera to the left in the room that we're in currently. And then next after that, we've got Alkish One shared. These are some 3D printed wall signs, and actually when I saw these, I automatically thought of Ari's school because they have a thing called Raider Bucks at their school, and it's kind of what he talked about. It's where the kids earn little dollars or whatever for doing good deeds at school, and then they can redeem those dollars for little prizes. Well, at the school, they have all the crud that they sell, and they have to change it out all the time. And so he made little like slots that he can change out what it is that they can buy. He's like, it's just such a pain to have to relabel everything, and so he just prints a little sign that says like binder paper or
kind of like
pencils.
At the gas station where you change the numbers.
Yeah, where you can just like change out the stuff. I was like, this is amazing.
That's a cool idea. Nice.
And I think he like sicked his class on it. He was like, make this sign in Tinkercad. So it was a lesson and a practical print all in one.
That's awesome.
The gift that keeps on giving. I love it.
But look, 2 sheets of notebook paper is $1? Ooh. Alkish One, you're just ripping off your kids there. That's expensive binder paper.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's it's too much for me. Okay, so the next one. Who has Pooch, do you have any camp chairs?
Yeah, I do, and they're all broken.
Right? So
Yeah.
we have the same problem. So I actually asked, I should have put this in the Want to Know More, but Bill printed this camp chair repair. He said that he had a friend that had a bunch of camp chairs that were broken, and that he asked them to fix them, and so he created this little part that fixes it. And I'm curious to see if it's the part that's broken on all of our chairs that are broken, and it's the part that's like right by your leg, where your thigh would hit the chair. It breaks right there, and it comes loose, and then it's all loose. So I don't know though. He didn't respond yet to tell me what this actual part was for. But again,
I'm trying to look at the chair and see. I don't.
It doesn't say. It doesn't show on the chair where that little part goes, and I couldn't figure it out based on the picture of the part and the picture of the chair. But yes, this happens all the time when you buy chairs, and it's like, if you buy nice chairs or whatever, and then they break, you're like, bummer, I spent like $40 on this chair, and I could just fix it for 10 cents or whatever.
Seriously, I want to see the fix. Let's get that into the follow-up.
I know. So it's in the Want to Know More. I'm gonna move it over to Want to Know More because I want to know more.
Uses Autodesk Maya to design. Man, I remember Maya from like back in the day.
Travis used to use Maya.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got so many practical prints that we literally cannot go over every single one. So I want to really quick shout out, and there's links in the description in the Google Doc of every single hashtag that we got this time. But I want to real quick shout out each of these ones. So we had stove knobs, which yes, a hose car wash guide. This was actually an awesome invention. I'm going to talk about it really quick. So it's where you put this little wedge under your tire so that when you're washing your car, your hose doesn't get stuck under your tire. Genius. A light cage. This is where Wellbot put this little cage over his like LED light on one of his stereo or something, because he couldn't actually see it lighting up, but he put this cage on it. It like reflects off of it so he can see it from across the room if it's lighting up or not. Yes. A watch holder, a coaster holder, a 3D bottle cap catcher, light mounts for your studio, 3D printed parts for your 3D printer, fixing your toilet seat cover, drawer pulls, under the sink hose detangler, headphone holder, tripod fix, custom molding, cable organizer. Oh my gosh, the practical prints, my brain is going to explode.
Wait, I was hoping that it was actually a 3D printed toilet seat. And it
okay,
was
not the whole toilet seat.
That would have been amazing.
I was like clicking along.
I want a custom. I'm throwing out a design challenge right now. I need a custom molded toilet seat for my fanny, so that I'm as comfortable as possible.
What printer would you print that on? My booty's way too big for that.
I probably part it out. Use some 3D glue.
Okay. Oh, glue. Yes, we need glue in our lives. So
yeah,
so it's just awesome to see, and I know because like we talked about earlier, people are always like, well, what are you using the 3D printer for? And you just make little trinkets and make little toys, and what is it good for? This is literally in just a short amount of time we showed how many cool things that you can make with a 3D printer that you could use every day.
Lots of stuff.
I have a question. Heather, Travis, what are your favorite practical prints that you have done?
I actually made. I have up in my office. I have 3 monitors, and I bought 2 of them at the same time and one of them at a different time. And the one when I mounted it on the 3 monitor mount was above. It was like 2 inches above.
It was too high from the where the mount that it had.
I made a mount or like a little bracket on the back that made it the exact same level, and that was my favorite thing.
That's the favorite thing that he made. I think you modeled that, right?
Yeah,
the one that he uses that he didn't model is one we downloaded on Thingiverse, and it is a little thing that he has next to his side table that holds like his belt, his headphones, his pocket knife. It like holds all that stuff that he grabs in the morning to put back in his pocket and put on. Yeah, that's what he uses all the time. Every day I use a phone holder on my desk, and I know that's like super basic, but I use it every single day. I use
a phone holder right now to watch the chat.
Exactly. See, Travis has one that we printed. I use a pen cup every day. I have at work, I use a jacket hook, and I have a hanger on it, and I use that. I mean, that's super basic stuff, but I use it every single day, and it's just awesome. It's like, if I didn't have it, it'd be a pain, because I would just throw my crap
What's
everywhere.
funny is I feel like I have a ton of them, and then I can never think of any at the time I get asked and stuff. But the ones that jump out for me right now are I have my laptop holder that like kind of holds it when I'm sitting at my desk. It kind of holds it up and angles it.
Yeah.
So like that is one of the longest standing 3D prints that I did that is practical. And then for a long time, my phone case was 3D printed in TPU.
Yeah,
I used that all the time.
Nice.
But it got really dirty, so I finally tossed it. And I would print another one, but I haven't yet.
Yeah, we have some on our. Actually, each of us has on our side table 2 things. We have one that is an Xbox controller clip, so it holds an Xbox controller right next to it, like above our side tables. And then we have a little shelf that I put really random stuff on it. I have like memory cards on it. I don't know why. The little shelves next to our bed.
And they're all pink.
They are all pink, actually.
Of course, they're all pink.
Yes. Oh, and in the chat they're saying my 3D clock would be practicable if it was finished, but I'm sorry, it's not.
and it will be someday.
My headphones are practical.
One of these days.
And they're beautiful.
Yeah,
so it's I didn't print them, but Tanya did. So yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. Wait, there was something else I was going to talk about. Oh, I don't know why it's not in here. I thought I copied and pasted it. It was one that was tagged today. It was
fail.
I know. Sorry, community ketchup fail.
Hold on.
It was one that Bill Levine. Oh my gosh, that's
Ben
crazy.
Levine.
Oh, Ben.
Ben?
Oh my gosh.
You are messed up.
All of my community hashtag things are crossing. Anyways, Ben posted one. It was, so you know the pop sockets that people use, that the kids are using these days on their cell phone, the little pop out thing on the back.
Yeah.
So depending on what kind of case you have, that doesn't work. Like, it doesn't stick to your case. So he has an OtterBox case, which I also have, and it doesn't stick to the back of this material on the back of the case. So he 3D printed a little bracket that goes on in with the case and then makes it so you can use your pop socket. I was like, ingenious. What the heck?
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done, Ben.
Anyway, very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. So we also have in the document, if you guys are taking a look at it, we have a bunch of new stuff that we titled Awesome Stuff, which is normally would be our main show items. There's a ton of stuff that is Halloween related. There is the Instructable Plastics Contest, which I would highly recommend everyone to take a look at. It's basically a contest. There's 20 different prizes, including laptops, software, all kinds of stuff. And there, at last I checked, there was 3 entries. So definitely check that out. It's literally a project making an Instructable with anything plastic related. We have the Waffle Bow Bear, which is the cross between a Haribo and a Stroopwafel, which, spoiler alert, Stroopwafel should be sending us some Stroopwafels. That would be exciting. We shall see about that. And then anyways, we got a bunch of other cool stuff, so make sure you check that out in the doc. Was there anything you guys saw that you really wanted to talk about or shout out about?
That we saw.
Let's see here.
Or that you saw?
I haven't seen anything. This is the first time I've seen anything.
There's a lot of stuff in the awesome. Are we not going to do the awesome stuff?
We can. There's just a lot. Do you want to go through it? Do you guys want to go through the awesome
Pick
stuff?
some awesome stuff. Pick it.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay, click on the second one. Tanya shared the Hocus Pocus spell book that somebody remade.
Oh god, that was awesome. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's
I gotta
ridiculous.
find out. That was pretty cool.
You know what the other one we're missing
did see
is
that.
Matt
Wow.
Weber's. Matt Weber made a flask for Alien 3D, and
Hold on,
that
we're
did
looking
not
at
copy
the
over.
Hocus
I'm
Pocus
sorry,
one.
I'm so
Hold on,
excited
hold on.
about all these things.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Are you looking at the book?
Yeah.
Isn't that
Cool as hell.
insane? I don't know how they did that. I don't think it's 3D printed, but it was
Don't
still
think
pretty
so.
amazing.
Amazing.
I'm trying to see what other ones there were. There's the Robo Tommy, 3D Rupee. Oh, Nick's Elf Door. That's a good one coming up for Christmas. If you've got Elf on the Shelf, you can print a little door for the Elf on the Shelf.
Wait. I want to see Elf on the Shelf. We do that.
On the Alkish one, babe, do you see it? Sharing Nick's Elf Door.
No.
There it is. Nick DeMello's. It's like halfway
Thank
down.
you for clicking that. Now I see.
Yeah, I was like, he saw it because you clicked on it, Pooch. So this is a little elf door that
that's cool.
Nick did last year, and it's supposed to be like the door that your Elf on the Shelf comes through.
Huh.
So Pooch, do you do Elf on the Shelf for your kiddos?
Yeah,
do not.
we do. We do Elf on the Shelf. It may be one of the last years. The problem is Dad sometimes forgets to move Elf on the Shelf, and
But that's when you do the little note that says he has a broken leg and he can't move for 2 weeks.
yeah, I've seen that, or like a cat attacked him.
Yeah.
You know, like I should be better about it, but I just forget a lot of the time. And so, the kids have been very forgiving of it, but they love it. His name is Jack.
Oh, Jack. Yeah. We told Ari, we said, oh, kids that are good don't have elves. But then, like, some of her classmates that are super good have an elf, and she's like, Mom, me and Edward have an elf. Why don't I? I'm like, what excuse can I come up with now? So this little door, super cute. You can print it out, put it like on your baseboards, and it's the little elf, or the little door that the elf comes out of. Oh, and Lauren in the chat saying that her favorite practical print was the Rep Box beer tap.
Yes, it was, and Lauren's. That's a little. She's spoiling, but I finally got the video edited, and I just needed to add some audio to it. So. Yeah, believe it. I actually recorded quite a bit of stuff, but you know how fast I move with my video editing.
Yes.
But anyway, one of the things that I did when I was out at New York was I just swung by while I was in the neighborhood. I swung by Lauren and Nick's place. Yeah, just stop by because I was in the neighborhood.
I should just.
And we did some Rap Box stuff. You should just edit?
No, I was gonna say I should just edit the videos that you have because I have your memory card from when I was doing the Rip Box assembly video. And it's got all kinds of stuff.
Oh, there's all kinds of videos on there.
Karaoke from when we went to Matterhackers and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, we did some awesome carpool karaoke. Yeah, there's some good behind the scenes footage on that thing. But look for the Rep Box beer tap soon. That'll be a fun one.
That's so funny.
That was a very practical print.
That was a very practical print. Then we had, we got Lydia's pottery, Mitch's robot chassis, Chris's big Moai print. So this thing is nuts. Is he putting that in his yard? Have you guys seen this? I feel like it's like 12 parts. And it's
Which one?
Ginormous. Chris's big Moai print, like the Moai head, not Moai the printer.
Yeah.
Moai the statue.
He's actually... Like he's recreating Easter Island.
Yeah, right? It's freaking nuts.
Oh, here we go. There's a big image of it.
It's craziness. It's so many pieces, so I don't know what he's doing with that. I'm just curious.
He just wants it in his yard.
Does he really?
No, I have no idea.
Giant. Holy macaroni. It's huge.
Good.
I was trying to find the Matt Weber 3D reefer. Here it is. I'm going to put it in the chat right now because it's so cool. This was a leather wrapped. Okay, I just put it in the chat. Travis, can you click on it?
It's chat? I don't even have the chat up on my
thing. Oh, well, that's not helpful.
Yeah, I got
put it in the doc.
Here, wait, no, I can put it in the doc. Okay, just put it at the end of the doc.
At it.
There we go.
It's this was a leather wrapped flask that he did custom for Alien 3D. So he printed a little like press almost.
Yeah, that's what he does with it.
Isn't that so cool? That's
cool.
so cool. Oh, and they're saying about the Moai. Chris is saying it's 10 parts and it's going in his garden.
See, it's in his Xerox. I told you.
Well, I didn't know. Jeez.
I didn't even know that. But I just assumed that's what you would do with a giant Moai.
I guess. I don't know what else you would do with it. What else do we got? We got Art Mods had a skateboard art. This was pretty cool. I don't know if you guys watched this or not. He hand did this art for the bottom of his skateboard, and it was supposed to go to New York Maker Faire with him for everyone to sign, but he said he was scared to take it on the subway. I don't know if he was scared because he thought it was going to get stolen or what. It's like a huge old style skateboard. Anyway, that was pretty cool. Check that out. James Print and Play just made his latest arcade cabinet that he's going to make. Oh, our Want to Know More. Matt Flinchbaugh shared a thing about printed pen blanks for making pens. Now, he was saying something about a pen lathe. I don't know about this. I didn't understand this, and that's why I put I want to know more. Have you seen people that make pens? The only 3D pens I've ever made are the ones that say like people's names, and it's super generic. But what do you know about this, Pooch?
Well, I've certainly seen like the blanks. You know, the you can actually like turn, and I've seen people make pens. I've seen people make handles for paper letter openers and stuff like that.
Yeah, out of wood.
And so
right?
that would be my assumption that what he's talking about, but I'm not sure because this is a pen blank for casting.
Yeah, I didn't. That's why I was like, I don't get this.
And the print doesn't seem to match up.
I know.
With
I
this.
was
I
so
wonder
confused.
if maybe that's not the right.
I was
so Matt,
confused. Matt,
give us
help
some
us
more.
out.
Quit being
Give us some more
confusing,
detail
Matt.
on that.
Stop being
Right.
confusing.
Yeah. Stop confusing Heather, Matt.
I know. And then, this other one was John Wegner shared. He had a talk at MKE Maker Faire, and I was just asking if anyone knew where we could find that online. And then, this Want to Know More. So IC3D shared Robbie McHugh's heat tower. And I was curious. I wanted to talk about this a little bit. Do you guys use heat towers when you're testing out a printer?
Testing out like the filament, or
yeah, where like it tests the printer like at different heat temperatures to see like what's stringy and what's not. I feel like I need to do that, but I just don't.
Yeah, it's a good calibration tool. I probably could stand to do it more. In fact, I just set up that Tornado, and anytime you're testing out a new filament, it's kind of good to get a sense of where the sweet spot is for layer adhesion and stringiness and all sorts of other stuff.
Yeah, I've seen it done a lot, but I don't do it because I don't have the time. I guess it would save me time in the long run probably because I would waste less time testing. But
Matt's telling me to look at he's like, quick, look at the Etsy shop. He said, it's to cast resin into forms for pens.
Gotcha.
It says currently unavailable, Matt, so sorry. But yes,
I see that in action.
I know. I didn't know about I know like everyone's like, people print little swatches or they print benchies or they print 3D fills or whatever to like test the colors. I just didn't know about the heat thing. I haven't ever done that. So Travis always gets so infuriated with me because I literally just like click on PLA on whatever printer it is in Simplify 3D. And I'm like, yeah, it's good. He's like, did you even check it? But I totally didn't.
Oh, I see what he's doing there. Sorry, I went back to the pen.
Oh, the pen thing?
Yeah, so if you go through to the Etsy shop and actually click and then thumb through the photos, it's
It says the shop's unavailable. Oh.
No, but you can still click the image.
Gotcha. Okay.
Huh.
Ooh, that looks cool. That's pretty snazzy, actually.
That's a really neat idea.
Can you whip some of those up for us, Pooch, for Christmas?
What? Ask Matt to do it. He's already on it.
The chat's saying they've never printed. Well, Tony says she's never printed a temp tower. Anyone else? Lauren said she did do temp towers before.
I know Lauren's done it. Yeah.
Eunice saying they use the word pen too many times in the sentence. Oh my goodness, too much fun. So that was the 3 things I wanted to know more information about. So thank you for everyone that gave us the more information. Make sure you check out the shout outs. As always, we have Askewed Views, many plethora of models that they've done. They're still doing 3 models a week. Right now, I can't remember. They're an infinite number of models ahead, I feel like.
They have a lot of links in there.
Oh my gosh, I know. Well, I think some of them are updates of the ones they did, but they do 3 a week, so there's at least 6. But I think we had the ones from last time too, so there's a lot in there. But it's awesome. And there's a bunch of other funny stuff too. So check those out. Oh wait, you have to click on the BB3D's Bill 3D Corners Hairy Lion that looks like Jeffrey Wright. I'm clicked on it right now.
I do, huh? All right, there we go.
It's hilarious. Because it totally looks like Jeffrey Wright.
Oh wait, I accidentally clicked on.
Oh my goodness. It's so funny.
Oh,
Oh, it's such a good. I love it. I think it's amazing. Amazing. Oh, Pooch. Matt says if you buy him a Harbor Freight a pen lathe, he'll make pens for the whole community.
nice.
Oh, sure. How much do those cost?
Yeah, right. Oh, freebie for community ketchup to hand out at Murph 2 or IRF.
Murph too.
Oh, that's terrible.
Hey, we didn't talk about that. Oh wait.
We're not talking about that.
Okay.
Anyway, so yes, make sure you check out the rest of the links that are in the shout outs and in the news. There's plenty of cool stuff as always. And I'm sorry we can't get to all of it, but we'd be here all night, and I don't know how y'all feel about that. Do you want to be here all night? Do you?
No.
Do you, Pooch? Do you want to be here all night?
I'd be here. I love spending time with you guys. I would stay here all night if I could.
That's a
You guys
fat
are-
lie.
Don't be a sucker.
Yeah, right. Who you kidding, Pooch? Who you kidding? You know what? There's a couple other. Oh, I'm so angry.
You're angry?
Oh yeah, there was a couple other ones. We'll talk about them next time.
Okay.
It's hard for me to get the hashtags from the end of the day in there. They always mess up. But there was a couple other ones.
There's some interesting community news and stuff that happened too.
Oh yeah, we got printer bots making a comeback.
Stuff
And-
from yeah. Did you say Brooks back
Brooke,
from
yeah.
Printer Bar?
Brooks back.
That happened this week.
Joel announced his spool holder winner. That was last time, but
That
we
happened
did talk
actually. We
about
talked
it.
about that last time. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Prusha
there's a lot
released his SLA printer.
Yeah, that was at New York Maker Faire. There was some cool stuff happening at Maker Faire for sure.
I know. 3D Gloop's offering sample packs now, so if you want to check that out, that would be cool. There's a bunch of cool
Gloop
stuff. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this
So
document
much.
is filled with treasures.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So if you ever want to know or follow along with any of the links that we talk about, it's always in the description for the Community Catch-Up episode, and you can go back and click on them individually, and it takes you right to the tweet or links for that specific awesomeness shared.
Heather painstakingly works on these for like 3 days.
Seriously, you guys don't even know. It takes me
It's
so
a lot of work to compile all this stuff. Heather does an awesome job with
I
it.
do it. I take one for the team.
Yep.
Ooh.
Cruciment was the other. That's a good point.
Oh, yeah,
Artobox. I actually got a bunch of samples of it. I really love the idea. And so, did you guys read up on the Cruciment?
Yeah, where you can check the it's like history. You can check like what
basically
exactly happened to it.
They do a graph of the filament tolerance, throughout for each spool, and then print it on there so you can see, that they're trying to control the tolerance really.
I just kept drooling
strictly.
over the spooling of it, like the perfect spooling where it's just like
I kept
It
drooling
was,
over the Miss Pink filament.
Oh yeah, that was crazy too.
That was pretty amazing.
It was
Yeah, you have samples of that. Thanks for sharing. Also, you have my earrings from Claire that you
I
did
do.
not bring
Claire
to
gave me your earrings, and I got some stuff from Steve. His Maker Coins. So I've got a couple things when I get back there to deliver from our friends in New York
Very
and
nice.
beyond.
We appreciate you carding those
Did
back
we-
for us.
Did we get any new stuff for the shelf while I was gone?
We did not get any new
I
stuff
did
for
not
the
go to
shelf.
post office because it was crazily raining and I almost died on the way home. So.
Dude, we didn't even think
wow.
our power was going to stay on for the show because it was raining and thundering and lightning so bad here right
I
before
thought I
the
saw.
show
I
started.
thought I saw some posts last week of some mail pieces that
Yes.
you guys had received.
There is some stuff. No, we haven't gotten anything. We showed those last time, but
We did, okay.
do have packages en route. I did get a couple messages saying that they should be here this week.
Yeah, I'll go get
And
it
next
and
week,
we'll
so-
open them next time.
Yeah, we'll open them next
Awesome.
time.
And if people want to send us stuff, as a reminder again, how do they do that? Where do they send it?
They can do it. They can send packages to the address that is listed in the description of the video. So we'll open it on the stream, and then we'll display it proudly on the Community Ketchup set.
That's right.
Ooh, very nice. Ooh, Arterbox is saying that there's some pink coins coming to me. Yes.
Yep, I have them. They're safe and sound.
Yay. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of practical prints. My brain hurts.
So what are we going to do? Are we going to give away stuff yet?
Oh my gosh, I forgot.
Don't forget about the giveaway.
I mean, come on, man. We've had this fantastic Matterhackers sponsoring, giving away
Dude,
some
how did I
filament. We got
forget?
Olsson Ruby.
Yeah, you forgot to put people in that document, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Okay, so I put everyone that was in the chat, and then I put everyone that tagged. Oh wait, now I have to find it. Hold on. Please hold.
She messed up.
While you're doing that, show everybody those sweet looking nozzles again there.
Okay,
right?
so let's look. You want to see? So these are
Yeah.
both
I'm gonna open them up.
1.75.
Say exactly what they're.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead.
They are both 1.75, and they are 0.6 nozzles. And one is standard, and one is, what did you tell me it was, Pooch?
It's a high output. So
High
they're
output.
both for they're E3D compatible. So one's for the V6 style block, and the other one's for a Volcano style.
Oh, I have to read this. It says, I designed the Ruby nozzle out of a need to print with highly abrasive materials while retaining excellent heat conductivity. I'm happy to hear from users all over the world that the Ruby nozzle also works very well with standard materials. Good to know. That was from Anders from Olsson, Ruby nozzle. And then we've got, from our second sponsor, the Nylon X from Matterhackers, and then the other person will receive a nozzle and a spool of glow-in-the-dark filament.
Yeah, so if you've been thinking about getting into doing some abrasives, this could be your giveaway.
Do it. So, do you guys want to do the drawing?
I think we should.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, everyone's saying next month should be all pink prints. Just an FYI, shout out to that.
All pink.
Because it's October, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Okay, so can you guys see the names?
Tell me when you're ready for the drum.
Can you see? Can you see? Can you see?
Run that drum roll.
Run the drum roll. We're gonna go. Jeff Slater. So Jeff will message you, and I will see if you would like a.
He
If
gets
you'd like,
he gets his
he
pick,
gets
and
the pick,
The next one gets.
and gets the whatever he doesn't want. So.
Do we get to drum roll twice?
We get to do it again.
Nice.
You ready?
All right.
Go!
Chapters for the drum roll.
Travis just likes to use the stream deck. A skewed view! Yay!
Whoa, nice. Good
That's
view.
freaking awesome.
Congrats.
So
Getting the nozzle.
I will
Getting-
message Jeff Slater, and then I will message a skewed view, and I'll let you know what you. Oh, this was a terrible shot. You didn't tell me that you couldn't barely see the names.
Well, you gotta aim your stuff right.
Whatever. Anyway. So Jeff, I'll message you. You can pick which nozzle you'd like, and also which filament you'd like, and then a skewed view. You will get the second option. So yay! That's so awesome. Are you guys excited?
Congrats,
keep
guys.
them.
That's fantastic.
I know, that's so freaking cool. And then next episode, do we want to talk about who's sponsoring next episode?
On the next episode.
On the next episode.
Ooh,
of
this is a
Community
good
Ketchup.
one.
So next episode, we have so many potential winners.
Yeah.
Do you want to know how many prizes we got from the next sponsor? We got 10. So we have 10 prizes to give away. So what we're going to do is we are going to give away half of, I think we're going to do half, right? We're going to
I
half
don't know,
before.
We'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know.
We'll let you know. We're going to do a Gleam giveaway for some of the products, and then we're going to give some away on stream. But there's way too many to just all give away
But what
on
is
stream.
it?
But what is it? I was trying to cliffhanger. Jeez.
I don't know what
Why
it
don't you tell them, Pooch? Tell them what they're
I
winning.
can't wait anymore.
Okay, do it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, you.
BL Touch, baby.
Woo woo. BL Touch. Woo woo. So we have 10 BL Touches to give away on our next episode. And so, yeah, we're going to give away some over the next 2 weeks, and then we'll give away some on our episode. So, very cool. Congratulations to tonight's winners. Thanks, everyone, for catching up with us.
And thanks so much to Olsson Ruby and Matterhackers for
amazing.
sponsoring. It was awesome. We had a
Amazing.
good show. Thanks for all the practical prints. We're sorry we couldn't get to all of them, but we had a good time, and I'm always excited to see what great practical applications there are for 3D.
Thanks for blowing my mind with your practical prints, because seriously, some of that stuff I never would have thought of to print. Like, what? Amazing.
And thanks
So cool.
for just being here with us. 'Cause
Yeah,
you love
thanks for
doing
coming
this.
out.
This is a fun thing. We get to see all these amazing things. Just thank you guys.
Thank you for everyone hanging out with us.
Yeah.
All right.
In 2 weeks.
We'll catch up with you then.
Catch up with you then.
Bye,
Later,
everyone.
Good night.